Hey everyone, it's Andrea Praber with Great Expectations Realty, and if you have never joined me before, today is Monday, so that means it's time for What's Up Ocala. If you have in fact watched my channel before and you'd like to see some awesome new videos, please go ahead and subscribe. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is just crazy to me that 2,000 people watch my videos once, much less multiple times. But if you are one of those individuals, welcome. The crazy are here. And please feel free to subscribe. And if you're really a big fan, go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime we've got new content, which is basically all the time. We try and keep it very updated. So yeah, we try and do at least one video per weekday, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about this fantastic weather I have here. Oh yeah, see, I had this chip, but okay, so I had the towel out because I was gonna sit in the grass, and then I just decided to go ahead and sit in the hammock. But normally I have like this padded thing mat in the hammock, and it's in the wash right now because I've been using it a lot because the weather is gorgeous. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm just sitting on the rope netting stuff, but it's fine. You guys don't care, right? It's comfortable. Not quite as comfortable as the padding, but whatever. Anywho, so I got out my winter gear this morning because it was a little bit chilly outside. I don't do chilly. If it's like 60 degrees, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do it. So I went outside. I was going to the gym, so I got up at like 6:30. I was out to the car before 7, and the sun hadn't quite come out yet, so it was still a little bit cold. To me, 60 degrees is cold. I don't do cold. Most people around this area don't do cold. So I looked at I was like, I could probably do it. I could probably maybe make it with my little tank top and shorts. And then I thought, no, I'm not dealing with this because I'm going to have to sit on that cold car seat. And I don't want to. That seat is going to be frigid. I'm not dealing with it. So I ran back in the house and I got out my winter gear, which is, you ready for this? This is my winter gear. This is pretty much what I wear. Unless, I mean, you know, if I'm doing something like high class, then I'm going to wear my, you know, leather jacket or something like that. But normally 90% of the time, this is it. This is it. It's like super thin. Look at that. Don't look at my nails. They're awful. But it's like super thin. Just this. I mean, it looks raggedy, but it's actually not. I mean, it looks raggedy, but it's like it's always looked that way, even when it was brand new. I don't understand, but I just like it because it's super comfortable. It's like 3 sizes too big. I love it. I absolutely love it. So running to the gym or something like that, that's what I'm going to have on. Now, mind you, anytime it is, I don't know, once the sun comes out, it's like 70 degrees, 75 degrees. You don't really need a jacket pretty much any day of the week. So I don't know. I was good. I don't know. There's like a little bug over here that just really likes me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and chillax and talk about what's going on in Ocala. And you guys can just watch this little bug just driving me nuts. Okay. I don't know. It went away or I swallowed it. I'm not really sure. Okay. Whatever. So since the weather is absolutely amazing, there are 50 bazillion things to do right now in Ocala, like crazy amounts of stuff to do. So I'm going to try and go through all of them, but it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. All right, so we've got the Reddick Bbq Festival. It's the 10th annual event. That's on Saturday, November 13th and Sunday, November 14th. There's the Whim Cycle. It's opening a new resort near Santos Trail for bicycle hiking enthusiasts. So Whim Cycle is like, it's a new resort, and it's basically just for like cyclists. I wouldn't say bikers, because bikers is like vroom vroom, and cyclists are like, you know, put the pedal to the metal kind of, well, there is no metal, but anyway, so yeah, cyclists. But so I don't know if you know this or not, but Santos Trailhead is like one of the best trails in the entire United States, and we have it here in Ocala. It's amazing. It's an amazing trail. So a lot of people come for like the BMX trail and for just, you know, rail trail kind of thing. But it's really nice. I am not a huge bike. I used to be a big cyclist. And then I got fat. So it's too much work and I don't want that's bad. Okay. That's not entire. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much why. So maybe at some point I will get back into it. It's definitely not going to be during the summer because it's hot. You know, we mostly stay indoors during the summertime. It's kind of the opposite of you guys up north. So, you know, you guys stay inside during the winter. We stay inside during the summer. It's just kind of the opposite. Anyway, you get used to it. But yeah, so I don't think I'd ever be one of those BMX, like mountain biking kind of person. I never was that. Even when I was like super, super fit and really, you know, athletic and all that. I just wasn't a BMX kind of person. But I do love a nice bike ride. Nice, calm, smooth bike ride. That sounds so terrible, but it's true. So yeah, but they actually have this place that's opening. It's going to offer 13 park model cabins with a daily rental rate. And then they can bring RVs if they want. There's going to be 34 RV sites. But it's right there on the Florida Greenway. So it should be, you know, I mean, there's miles and miles and miles of trails and stuff. So, I mean, it's just crazy how far you can go on that thing. So anyway, so if you are wanting to do that campground, well, RV camp or going into the cabins or something, you know, it'd be really cool is if I stayed there. I mean, you could do a staycation, right? Because it sounds pretty nice. I would do one of the cabins. So anyway, but that's opening soon. We'll see October 29th and Saturday, October 30th, which is pretty cool. So it is going to have live entertainment, food trucks, beverages, bicycle rides, among other activities for the event. So yeah, definitely going to try that out. All right. There is over 100 exotic cars they're going to roll into town next week for the European Car Show. That's up in Gainesville, which is about 45 minutes north of us, depending on what side of town you're on. I mean, obviously, if you're on the north side of Ocala, it's not going to be that far. And if you're on the south side of Ocala, it's going to be even further. But I would say 45 minutes, just to be on the safe side. So anyway, if you wanted to go up to the European Car Show, it's at the Butler Town Center. It's going to be next Saturday. And it actually says it's going to be over 120 exotic and high-performance vehicles, like the 1973 Ferrari Dino 246 GT. And there's also the 1975 Transcontinental Cannonball Run and the 2017 Porsche Turbo S Twin Turbo. So the October 23rd show, the first at the sprawling retail hub, will feature cars by Aston Martin, Audi, BMW, Lamborghini, Mercedes-Benz, and of course, Porsche. Is it Porsche? Porsche? I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I do not drive one. I drive a mom-mobile. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm happy. It drives, so it's whatever. I'm going to have nice things when I don't have kids in the house anymore. That's pretty much what my husband and I have decided. So yeah. New escape room is coming to Ocala. It is opening on October 22nd, and it's going to offer 3 different scenarios. The virtual reality room, the Omen, and the School of Magic. Each scenario should take an hour to solve, and the cost is $35 per person. If you guys want to know a secret, I've never done an escape room. We were supposed to do one on a cruise a few years back, but Lexi was like 11 3/4, and they wouldn't let her in because you have to be 12 to do the escape room. So we didn't end up doing it because, you know, it wouldn't be fun if there was only 3 of us in there. It was supposed to be like a family event. Anyway, so I've never done one. I'm sure obviously they're fun because they're all over the place. Everybody loves them, but I've never done one. I have this odd feeling I don't have the patience required for them, but I don't know. I'll try it. Maybe I'll go there. All right. BizNet is hosting a week of networking, fundraising events, and all sorts of stuff for local nonprofits. I'm sorry, I'm probably annoying you guys into oblivion because I'm swinging, but I just can't help myself. It's so much fun. I love my hammock. All right. It's kind of crazy how much stuff there is for small businesses here in Ocala. They really, really, really do promote small businesses like crazy. And sometimes I forget just how spoiled we are until you go to another town and you're like, oh wait, you don't have this, you don't have that. They don't promote your small business. Oh wow, that's crazy, you know. So I don't know. It's such a wonderful thing to be in a town where they help promote entrepreneurs and small businesses and stuff. And I mean, they're just so happy to help small businesses. It's awesome. Love that. Okay. And then last, we've got the Discovery Center date night. Yes, I am totally doing that. That is on October 22nd. From 6:30 to 9 p.m. And yeah, I already bought tickets for my husband and I, so I don't even think he knows yet. I'm gonna have to make sure and remind him that we're gonna be doing that. Remind and tell him the first time. Anyway, I thought it would be a great date night surprise. So yeah, there are fall festivals everywhere. Okay. Timberline Farms is the one that we're set up at, which is a lot of fun. It's like hay rides, and there's pony rides, and there's farm animals you can go up and pet, and there's I don't know, this big huge slide with like on hay bales, like really high hay bales. There's a blacksmith shop, there's live music. It's fun. Very quaint. I think quaint would be a good word for it. Let's see. I bet there are so many. Oh my goodness, there are so many fall festivals. It's crazy. Like every farm practically has a fall festival. It's so crazy. But that one that we're at, we have our tent set up, and it's Friday evenings, all day Saturday, and then Sunday afternoons, every week. And then it's still gonna be in for the Halloween weekend, but we're not going to be set up for that one. But we are set up for next weekend as well. That's the last weekend we'll be out there, and it's really cool. Really cool. So it's kind of like walking around in one of those Hallmark movie small town festivals. That's really what it looks like. I'm not joking. There's even a pond and everything. It's like, okay, yeah, I live in a Hallmark movie. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see. We also have the chili cook-off. Okay, this series. Oh my goodness. You guys don't even know. The chili cook-off is a thing. Okay, and I have yet to get a trophy for that. Okay, do I sound bitter? I sound a little bitter. So the chili cook-off is benefiting Cornerstone Schools, which is like, it used to be a co-op, and now it is a private school. It's really good private school that I love. That one is, they take like as young as 3 years old, which is great. And they can even, I mean, it's a really great school. So they are doing a chili cook-off. They've been doing it for 39 years, and people will do crazy things for a chili cook-off, such as, the teams, they have teams. So your team, they'll have anything from like a semi truck that is totally glammed and glitzed out, and it's like 1960s dancers and stuff. I mean, just crazy stuff. And then, well, for us, for example, we've got like, it started with GER, GER. So GER is our Tyrannosaurus Rex inflatable costume, and he wears our t-shirt and everything. However, it kind of started with that. So we're like, well, let's just build off of that. So we had built a Flintstones car, like life size, like full size. And you can actually roll it with your feet and everything. And we fit 4 EMTs in it last time we did it. So we have this huge like Flintstones car that you can get in, and it's like a photo op or whatever. And I was going to do a Flintstones house as well, but I haven't gotten all the styrofoam for it yet, so maybe next year. But yeah, so you get judged on your chili, you get judged on people's choice of the chili, and you get judged on your skit or your what your booth looks like. It's a whole thing. Okay, and there's just so many people that go to this, and it's outside, kind of. It's undercover, but it's at the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion, and it's Saturday, November 6th. And it's just a huge, it's a really, really, really big deal. Like, really big deal. You think chili cook-off and you're like, oh, everywhere there's a chili cook-off. No, this thing is huge, okay? It is like the thing to do. So that is Saturday, November 6th. So definitely come by and say hi and take a picture. We're going to be doing pictures in our Flintstones car. I don't know if you've ever really felt like sitting in the Flintstones car, but you will be able to do that. But you have to give us your ticket because I want to win a trophy. I've never won a trophy. So there's these tickets. You get, you buy your tickets for, the chili. So each little thimble full of chili just to taste it is one ticket. And then if you really like the chili and you want more of it, you use 3 tickets and you get like a shot glass full of it, which is fine. And then that way you just take a couple bites from each place. And there's like 100 different booths. So, you're going to end up with 100 thimbleful of chili will definitely fill you up. Invariably every year there's at least a few people that will burn their chili, and that's just, oh, it's so gross. So, but we're really, really careful not to burn our chili, like super careful, because that's the worst thing ever if you burn the bottom, because they get a pan or a pot that's too deep and they mix it with like a boat oar, and it's like, oh, that's extra. Like, seriously, you guys are extra. Anyway, it's great. It's so much fun. Yeah, but they actually had Forest, I think it was Forest High School or MTI, I don't know. But they actually had a booth and a team one year, and they actually built Legos that were stirring their chili. So it was Legos that were, electronic or animated. So they actually built a stirrer for their chili. So I don't know. It's just crazy stuff. It's so much fun. There's just so many different kinds of chili. It's crazy how many kinds of chili you have. But when you come in and with your admission, you get like 3 tickets. One is for the car show. You got to vote your favorite car. One is for your favorite kind of chili, and one is for best booth. So yeah, I want all the tickets. But yeah, if you get the most tickets by the time they come by and, count up your tickets, then you get a trophy. But I have yet to get one. I've been close, but just haven't made it so far. So that is, again, that's November 6th. So it's coming up pretty soon. So we're going to have to get the Flintstones car out of the garage. But I will be doing lots of videos from there because it really is. It's a super fun event. And of course, we're going to have an inflatable Tyrannosaurus Rex walking around. I think I'm going to be in that costume sometime. So if you happen to see a T-Rex walk by, it's probably me. I don't know. It will be fun though. Okay, so that's that event. What else have we got going on? I was over at on Saturday. Saturday we went to the Denellen Music Festival, and I was kind of disappointed because I thought I was going to be in the beer tent handing out beer. How cool is that to hand out beer to people? But no, I wasn't. They actually had me directing traffic. Nobody died, so there's that. But Highway 484 is really scary. I'm not joking. It was me and then Jeff Baker. I don't know if you guys have seen his videos or not, but he's this, retired military, well, not retired. He's former military. He's a big guy, big old Tennessee guy. And, yeah, he was out on one side of the road. I was on the other. And sometimes the cars just didn't want to stop on us, but they had my neighbor's cutting his lawn, in case you were asking, wondering what all that noise is. He's over there cutting lawn. Anyway, but yeah, so they had the parking on one side of Highway 484 and all of the food trucks and the music on the other side of 484. So of course the people were walking back and forth across the highway. It was terrifying. So we actually directed the traffic in order to get the pedestrians across the street. That is not what I thought I was going to be doing. I don't know that I would have put on makeup for that, but I did. I was definitely loud. So if you guys saw a blonde person that was directing, basically just crosswalk, I don't know, crossing guard. That's what I was. I was a crossing guard. for the Denellen Music Festival in downtown Denellen. Yeah, that was me. I was having a blast. I kept telling all of the traffic to like, because a lot of them had their windows down. I'm like, do not wear me as a hood ornament. It was hilarious. The whole thing I thought was just, it was just funny. So, but unfortunately I was so busy with directing traffic, and by the time I was done making sure nobody got squished, it was already getting dark, so I couldn't really get a video. And I was so tired. I'd been like standing for like 4 hours. So, and walking back and forth. I got 5,000 steps just from being a crossing guard. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, that was my Saturday. So I'm sorry I didn't get any videos of it. I will make sure to get lots of videos next year when we do the Denellen Music Festival. And I'm going to try really, really hard to get a band over at our office. Because there was 4 bands throughout the city. And you just walk around and listen to the music and drink a beer and have some food. They did have some amazing barbecue, I will say that. So yeah, that was what I did on Saturday. So hopefully you guys made it to the Denellen Music Festival, and if you got walked across the street by the crossing guard, that was moi, or Jeff, or both. Actually, probably both, because he took one line of traffic and I took the opposing line, and it was, but nobody died, so we're all good. Okay, as far as real estate, you guys are probably watching this just for real estate, right? And here I am just gabbering away. New listings. We've got 26 new listings. Not a whole heck of a lot, gonna have to admit, but there wasn't a whole lot of activity in there today. I think I'm just gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably when everything's gonna hit. I don't know, maybe everybody spent a little too much time at the beer tent over at the Denellen Music Festival or something, but everything was kind of slow to come in today. 4 increases in price, 17 decreases. You know, yeah, if you've watched these videos before, you know what I have thoughts about that. Sold, we have 24 that closed out and sold. Technically 25, but I wasn't on the listing side of that. I was actually the buying side. So he just, I don't know, it was still pending when I left tonight, and I can't change it. It has to be the other agent. So again, I think everybody's just a little bit slow on the whole updating the MLS thing today. Pending, we had 37 pending. So I guess not everybody was slow about it, but that's still about half what we normally have. All right, canceled, we had 8, and we had expired 3. Now, normally at the end of the month, there's more, but, you know, we're not there. We're like halfway through. So, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But a few agents, they got their contracts canceled, or they canceled the contracts on 8 different listings. Considering that, you know, new listings, there was only 26, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. All right, well, it sounds like my neighbor is going to town on his lawn, so I will let you guys go. You can see where my marks from my hammock were, right? I moved the hammock. I wanted to go this way and not that way. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let us know. In the description, there is how to get a hold of us, how you can actually make an appointment and chit chat privately with me through a Calendly link, which basically links directly to my calendar, and you can just schedule it at your convenience. We do it through Zoom, so you don't even have to be local. You can be anywhere in the world, and we can have an appointment together and have some coffee together. Even if it's different time zones. So kind of cool. There's also our office phone number. Sorry, it's getting so loud. There's our office phone number and my email address as well in there. So if you want to contact us, just go ahead and hit the description and you will get all that information. All right, if there's anything you guys want to hear about or talk about, let me know and we will get you that information. Other than that, have a fabulous Monday, and if you're here in Ocala, enjoy the awesome weather. Bye.